morning, nights, and welcome back to the Westmount Highlights. It's the week of November 29th, 2021. We're going to make a short intro this week. We got a lot to get to from the TWH crew. Don't forget to put in your TCBY orders and your orders for yearbooks. Now let's see what the TWH crew have cooking up for us this week.
Hello, Westmount High. This month, we're talking about generosity. And by generosity, we simply mean giving good things to others freely and abundantly. This can be linked to many studies have shown that, yes, there can be benefits to when we receive things, generosity, but there's also benefits when we give, when we are generous with our material items and others. It can show that we have greater life satisfaction, stronger relationships, better mental and physical health. And many studies are actually linking that generosity and kindness can lead to longer, healthier lives, sometimes even more important than things like nutrition and exercise. And so we can give material things that we think of, toys, clothing, food, money, but we can also be generous with other things. We can be generous with our time, our skills, and even our presence and our attention with those that we love and others around us. But it's important we go back to the definition of generosity, because it's that giving freely and abundantly. You may have noticed if you've ever been forced to give a gift, either out of obligation because of societal pressures, or maybe a sibling, your parents tell you like you have to share that with them, and doesn't necessarily feel so great. Right? So the important thing with generosity is how we give, and it's giving freely, giving from our heart, because we want to, because we've made that choice to give. And it's also coming from this place of giving abundantly, this kind of internal knowledge that you feel like the more you give, the more you'll come back to you. And this comes from Thich Nhat Hanh and this story he has of this vegetable called he. And so he tells this story to illustrate the idea of giving abundantly, because this vegetable, if you cut it the first time, the second time it actually grows back more abundantly. There's more of it, and it grows back stronger and healthier. And then you have like twice as much, and it continues that way. So his story is that a farmer did his first harvest and fed his family. Then the second harvest, he was able to feed his neighborhood. The third harvest, his city. The fourth harvest, his country. The fifth harvest, the world. And so giving abundantly is coming from this internal place that you feel like the more you give, the more you may receive. So again, that comes from an internal place, right? It's what you give, how you give. If you feel giving is going to make you broke or you're not going to have anything left, then don't give that, right? Think of some other way that you feel that you have this place of abundance to give. So this month, we're actually going to go in reverse. We usually do self, school, community. We're going to rewind that, and we're going to start this week with thinking about giving freely and abundantly to our greater community here in our city and our world. This time of year, there's a lot of drives. There's a winter clothing drive that we're doing for resilience. So bring in any of those winter clothes to help the people living at Cabot Square during this winter. And there's also our family baskets. So check in with your homeroom teacher, see what family you guys might be sponsoring and how you can support that if you so choose. So with that, I love you all. I wish you a beautiful week, and I'll see you next week when we talk about being generous with our classmates in our school. Thank you.
Introducing this new amazing candy, Cavanti. This unique type of candy is absolutely flavorless.
Oh, tell us more.
Well, this candy is rock hard, so hard it can even break your teeth. It's really bad for you and it can give you cavities.
How much?
It's only cost $10 per candy. Let's see what people think about this.
Ow! Ow! Cavanti, available now in stores.
So buy it now.
Hello everyone, my name is Jin Yu. In today's video, I'm going to share with you two Chinese popular songs that I really like. The first one is called 醉 from the idol group Tease in Time, which was released last week on November 20th. The second song is called Don't Call Me Da Vinci from a rapper called Lily Ghost. It was released about 2 years ago. Since the first song is very new, it doesn't have a video yet, so I edited a video myself according to the background of the song's writing. The video for the second song is directly from its own music video, so let's listen to it now.
Hello there, everybody. I have a riddle for you that just only 17% of Yale University students get right. Could you believe it? 17%? A bat and a ball costs $1.10. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. So how much does the ball actually cost? If you know the answer, write it down in the comment section below. Catch you later. Peace.
Alright, so we're back with the only game where you can create houses and create the perfect life in the perfect neighborhood in the perfect world and still have somehow managed to have your characters set themselves on fire while trying to make toast. It's The Sims 4. Hi, I'm Finnegan Allen Duncan of the Westmount highlights, and I'm going to talk to you about the game The Sims 4. The Sims 4 is a really cool game, and, well, we've all dreamed of creating the perfect life. Well, in this game, you can do it. You can create perfect little characters in a perfect little house. Design it however you want, with an unlimited budget sometimes. And it's really cool. You have a lot of new and modern furniture items. And you can put them wherever and however you want. You can build a pool. You can make a 3-story house. You can have your characters look awesome. You can make them kids. You can do a lot of stuff in this game. And I think it's really cool. I just mess around with it sometimes and create whatever I like. Which you can do too. Most people just use it so they can, like I said, create your perfect life. Which is perfectly normal. And it's a really cool game. It's really similar to real life. In fact, I saw a video of someone making it celebrities in The Sims, and it was really eerie how close to real celebrities they were. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. You should try Sims 4 out. I have it on my living room computer, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can download it on laptops too. Anyway, I'm Finnegan Duncan on my highlights, and I just wanted to say bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Yanis. I'm excited to be back on this week's In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about my top 5 favorite movies of all time. At number 5 is Eternals. Eternals is an action-adventure movie / fantasy that I watched earlier this month when it came out in the movies. I really enjoyed it. It's my favorite movie of the year. As I said in my previous video about Eternals, I really liked that everyone treated each other like one, and that made me really happy about it. At number 4, we have the first Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, depends on the country you are at. I watched that movie around a year ago when I finished reading the first book. Till now I have read all the books, and it's actually my favorite movie from all of them because it really made me happy, and I saw a lot of people smiling in that movie, and that made me happy too. I really liked the fantasy in the movie, and I think it had really similar to the book. That's why it's my favorite of all of the movies. At number 3 we have the second Mission Impossible. I really like action movies, and Mission Impossible 2 is a very, very big action movie. The reason why I really like this movie, I think it had maybe, it had some technology. It was also science fiction. I really enjoyed a lot of parts of it, and it talked about a virus, and I really liked the action in the movie especially, and I really liked the ending as a lot of the movies that I watched. At number 2 we have The Blind Side. In The Blind Side, I really like the drama in it. I really like the sadness.
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Really like the sadness. Really like the and I really like that it all becomes perfect at the end. Basically, I just wish that the ending would have had a different ending, but I really enjoyed the movie. I watched that movie in grade 6 that our teacher showed it to us, and it's the second movie, my second favorite movie, because I really enjoyed it, and my father also enjoyed it. At number 1 we have the Titanic. I watched that movie, it's probably the oldest from all of them, and it's still my favorite movie. When I first watched it, I was so obsessed with it. I had so much fun watching it because I really liked a lot of things about it. I really liked also the ending, which kind of made me emotional and made me cry.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
So that's why it's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next highlight video.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's it for us this week. We'll be back next Monday with another episode. Until then, we'll keep the night lights on. Be well.